you few examples on how it actually works on negative exponent when we have variables. So let's do some review about the formula we know. So then number one, a raised to the m times a raised to the n. Then we have a raised to m plus n. And we can make up some example right now. X negative 4 times x to the 6th power is give us x raised to negative 4 plus 6, and this give you x raised to the 2nd power. Okay, we can have another example. X raised to 4 times x raised to negative 6th power, and we have x raised to 4 plus negative 6 equals x raised to negative 2. And then sometimes on your test or quiz, the directions say you have to rewrite without negative exponent or with all the positive exponent. So how we rewrite it? We in the other video I already show you how to rewrite negative exponent into positive exponent. So when we have like this, we will flip it over. So then x raised to negative 2 on top right now. Now it's go to the bottom and it becomes positive. Then on top we don't have any number left. That would be 1. Alright. And then we can do next example. X raised to negative 4 times x raised to negative 6. And I have x raised to negative 4 plus negative 6. And it gives me x raised to negative 10 equals, okay, I'll let you guess on this before I give out the answer. Okay, anyone got 1 over x raised to the 10th? Okay, last one, x raised to power 4 times x raised to power 6 equals x raised to power 4 plus 6 equals x raised to power of 10. You see, with the same number, I purposely make different, make it a little bit different in each problem with the negative signs. I want you to see how different they are for each situation. Alright, so now we can move on. Alright, and now we will work on all the laws of exponents combined together. So before we doing that, we can put down a raised to the m times a raised to the n equals a raised to m plus n. And then we have a raised to the m over a raised to the n equals a raised to the m minus n. And then next we have a raised to the m raised to the n equals to a raised to the m times n. And we also know a raised to negative m equals 1 over a raised to the m. And last one, a raised to the 0 is equal to 1. Okay, so now we can start doing some example of it. So number 1, we can work on 2m to the negative 6 times 3m to 4th power. So what we can do, we multiply numbers with numbers. So 2 times 3 is 6. And then for the exponent, we have m times negative m raised to negative 6 plus 4. And it gives us 6 times m raised to negative 2. So the common mistake I see from my student in the past is they take the whole thing 6m squared and bring it down to the bottom. However, we need to make it clear here. The -2 only applies to the m. Therefore, when we rewrite without negative exponent, we will have only m raised to the second go to the bottom as denominator, and 6 stay on top. Okay. So this is the final answer when you write without negative exponent. Okay, we can try another one. So now I throw in -2 m raised to -6 times 3m 4th power. So I purposely make it kind of similar, but just a little bit different with the negative sign. So this will make our answer becomes -6 and then m, and we still have -2 for the exponent. So now you see that the -2 still apply to m. However, this -6 right here is a number. It's not the negative exponent. Therefore, the final answer will be, yes, m squared still go to the bottom, but on top we have -6. Okay? Again, the negative sign in front of your coefficient, so this number we call it coefficient, will not change its position. Only the negative exponent change the position of the variable or number. Okay, all right. And then next can have 5m -6 over 15m raised to the power of 10. So what we can do is I will try to work on them separately. So first of all, I have 5 over 15. I reduce it by divide each by 5. Now I get, I already have equal sign here. So now I get 1 over 3. And I go back here, put it as 1 over 3. However, I do have the exponent to simplify. So next part, I have m raised to -6 over m raised to 10. Follow the same rule. I have m raised to -6 minus 10. And it gives me m raised to -16. So I go back here and put m to -16. So basically right now, I do have m raised to -16 on top, and the 3 is the bottom, since it's already 3 already denominator of this fraction. And if the questions doesn't ask me to rewrite without negative exponent, I just leave it like that. That's totally fine. However, if it asks me to rewrite with only positive exponent in the answer, or without negative exponent, then I need to rewrite this answer one more time. And m to -16 is on top right now. So therefore, for the next one, when we rewrite, we'll bring it to the bottom. And when you bring it to bottom, no more negative sign. Okay? And then you have, and then you still have 3 on the bottom. So on top, we don't have any number left. That will be 1. Okay? All right. One more example. And then we're done with this concept. So I can have a to -3, and we have m to -4. So if I work on this, I let you guys try first. You can pause this video right here and then work on that before I give out the answer. So if I work on this one, first of all, I consider a raised to -3. It's on top right now and it has negative exponent. Therefore, I will bring it to the bottom and the exponent, negative exponent, will become positive exponent now. For the m to -4 down here, it has negative exponent and currently it is on the bottom as denominator. And now if I rewrite it to make a positive exponent, I will bring it to top. And now it becomes positive exponent. Okay, so this is the final answer. Alright, hopefully this video helped you understand a little bit more about laws of exponents.